Hi, I'm ActiveSteve for Get Out There magazine, and today I'm reviewing the Race Ultra 290 trail running shoes from Inov-8. The Race Ultra 290s mark Inov-8's first foray into a pure ultra trail running shoe, and I've got to say they're very impressive. So let's have a quick look at some of the features of these shoes. The 290 disc stands for 290 grams, which is what the stated weight of each shoe is. When I put them on the scales with the insole and the laces in them, they come out to about 310 grams by my reckoning. The model I have here is black, but of course you can also get it in a blue color if you so desire, and it also has both a men's model and a women's model. As for drop from the back to the front, the shoe features an 8mm drop. This isn't a minimalist shoe, but it actually provides a really great comfortable ride no matter what your conditions. So it gives you a little bit more cushion for long runs, and I think that's actually a good thing. The shoe construction itself is primarily mesh on top with rubber around the outside. This rubber around the outside was really great because even on the sharp pointy rocks when I'd run, nothing has ever cut into it yet. The laces themselves are actually a thin flat lace, which is pretty handy because once you double tie these, there's pretty much no way they're going to come untied. Now the insole in the shoe it's marked as ecstatic, so it actually contains silver ions within the insole, which are supposed to minimize odors in the long run. The entire shoe is quite flexible as well, which I found helped in a lot of steep terrain if I'm running off of rocks and heading uphill. As far as going downhill, the size of the foot box allowed my foot some movement, but didn't create so much movement that I would hit my toe too much on the end of the shoe. Also, I found that the foot box has enough room in it so that if your feet do swell during a long run, it won't become too uncomfortable. On the bottom, you'll notice there's a few different rubber compounds, different colors, so there's different amounts of stiffness and stickiness. So that gives you a different kind of grip for different kind of conditions. You'll also notice the tread pattern itself, so that helps you push off in different types of terrain. I found it really didn't matter what I ran on, I always had reliable grip. The sole on the bottom is quite flat as well, so you get a fair bit of stability, which might be good for someone who has a bit of pronation. But you also still get the flexibility so that if you're jumping off rocks and that sort of thing, you can feel where your foot's going. The only time I ever noticed any problems with the shoe was when I was running in some more loose stuff and I'd get little rocks in the shoe. However, the Inov-8's actually thought of that as well, and if you look along the side, they actually have these little pockets on both sides to accept a unique gaiter that Inov-8 puts out. So you can just hook the gaiter on and it'll keep the trail mix from falling into your feet when you're running. The tongue itself is actually gusseted up to about 3/4, so you won't get a lot of rocks into your shoe that way. It's mainly just coming over the top. Well, that does it for my review of the Race Ultra 290s from Inov-8. For more information on these and all their shoes, check out inov8.com.